So this training video is going to look at how we can use Google Documents and enable teachers to be able to see what students are doing in real time so that you don't have to get the book at the end of the term and find out they weren't working well. And I'm sure no one does that, but this will at least show you. Today I've logged into two separate web browsers. I'm in Safari at the moment and I'm logged in as a student, and then I'm also got Chrome open here and I'm logged in as a teacher. And so what I want to be able to do is get a student to be able to create a file. I'm going to click in here as my student account, and I'm going to go create and a new document. And then I'm going to just hello Mr. Collins, and obviously there's a lot of other things we could do here. I'm going to use the share button now, give it a name first, so this is my demo share. Save it, and then I'm going to share it back to me as a teacher. So here's my list, and I'm going to make sure I get my actual teacher one, Collins D, not Collins David. Alright, I'm not going to worry about emails at this point in time, and it will warn me. And so that's now shared with me, and if I click back over here to this one and go into my drive, so I'm now in my teacher's account, and if I click in shared with me, it's taking a little while to load. Here is my demo share that the student has just created, and I can see what they're doing. So if I click back here, I can add things. Hello. Notice up here I've now got a pink one saying that David Collins is currently looking at my work. When I click back over here, you can see that it's already been put there, which is fantastic because I could watch what the students are doing as they're going along. The trouble is that I have a very long list of documents that have been shared with me. I've got a lot of students who've been working with that. So one of the things that I do like to do is I create a folder. And I could go, this is my Year 9 media work. Create. And in this Year 9 media work folder, I'm going to drag that file that I was just looking at. So here's my demo share, and I'm going to put it into there. So I now have a demo share folder, which is a very handy thing, and it allows me to see the student who are working, and it sorts it on the last modified. So the last person who's typed is at the top of the list, and the person at the bottom of the list is the person who's done the least amount of work in a recent point in time. The last person who actually typed something, and that's a very handy skill. Now that's a great way to get started with that. There is something that we could probably do that's probably a little bit even more helpful so the kids don't have to do that every single time. So I go back to my student account, and rather than share the actual file, this time I'm going to get the student to create a folder, and I'm going to call this my media work folder. I'm going to create it. I'm actually going to just open up that original demo share, and I am going to remove the sharing with me as a teacher. So save that change. Done. And so I can't see that file now listed over here. It's disappeared back in my teacher account. And what I'm going to do is in the media work drive, I'm going to grab this little drop down menu and I'm going to go to share. So I'm going to share the folder rather than actually share the document. And the advantage of that is that when I put anything into this folder now, it will be automatically shared. So here we go. I'm a student. In my drive, I've got my media work folder, and if I put my work in there, I come back here and I go to File Shared with Me, I have a folder from Dave Collins, the student, which has got my media work inside. And then what I can do from there is that I can put that shared folder inside my folder, and I have access to the work from there. So in here, my demo share, that should now work so that I can actually see it. And I have missed a step.